What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 33 of NoFap. The time is 9:06 a.m. On my way to the gym for ab and leg day. But I want to update you guys on something that I realized this morning. When I was still addicted to pornography, I used it as a way to forget about the situation I'm in. It was kind of a way to escape, you know. It was a way to escape the situation I'm in. Sometimes it was genuinely because I just had that kind of addiction, but sometimes it was a way for me to escape. And I realize that now when I'm dealing with some anger, I noticed that I want to gravitate towards things that I previously discarded because I want to escape. I don't want to stay angry. I don't want to be angry for this long because, you know, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to be angry all the time. But at the same time, there's a reason why I am. And I can't escape that. Or I can't try to escape that because I'll use something unhealthy to escape that. So, I've noticed as my anger has grown, I've been tempted to lust. I've been tempted to be lazy and just do something that'll take my mind off of it. Like, not even like, sometimes I can use my anger for like my workout. Sometimes I can use my anger to do better work. But there's also times when I don't actively control my anger and I just want to like play a video game to forget about it, or even be tempted to look at things I shouldn't be looking at to forget about it. So noticing that, I'm starting to realize how much emotion and emotional control plays into this whole thing, because you can't escape bad feelings. They're gonna happen. You either escape from it and then you come back to it later, or you just let it play its course. You let it run its course and you try your best to control it. I think that's the best thing a man can do, personally, is to control his emotions, not let it sway his actions, and be focused on what he needs to do that day, regardless of how he feels. So those are the marks of a man, and there are times when it's very tempting to lose control, or there are times when I lose control of it and want to go back into my old habits that were a waste of time. And I need to remember that I need to have the strength to be able to sit in my emotion, not let it affect what I have to do today, and feel the things I feel, but do my duty. So, starting to realize that and come to terms with that, because it has been, on the sadder side, I think I noticed that on the grief side, when I was in grief, running away from it with all sorts of things. You could see that towards the beginning of these vlogs. But I haven't truly dealt with the anger side of it. I've certainly used anger to motivate me to change, but I haven't dealt with this kind of anger that's, you know, no, I wouldn't say haven't dealt with. I would say I'm starting to realize now that sometimes this anger is making me want to not feel it because of how long I felt it for, you know. I've been angry for a while that I just don't want to feel it. But I know that if I can get control of this anger, I can use it to become extremely productive. So that's my goal, is harnessing this anger, not necessarily forgetting it, but allowing it to fuel more productive things and not shying away from using it to fuel more productive things. I think powerful emotions are useful. I don't think it's necessarily a detriment. It could get hard when you feel a certain emotion for too long, but I want to be the kind of person that's able to use strong emotions for the tasks that need to be done today, instead of running away from them and using some kind of escapism to get me away from feeling a certain way. If I'm going to feel something, I'm going to feel it, but it's not going to stop me from achieving the things that need to be achieved. But anyway, that being said, I'm going to use my anger to do a big workout for my abs and destroy my abs and legs. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I will update you guys in a little bit, but for now, check out this workout. What's up, everybody? We're back. It is 11:38 p.m. It's pretty late, but we're gonna make a quick update before I go to bed and get ready for a nice, relaxing rest day tomorrow. So let's talk about it. So today, after my workout, I went home and just did work, really. I think I'm going to, so I'm moving my new product. I'm going to start moving my new product to Facebook. So we're going to see how Facebook does with my new product, see if that sells. If not, then back to the drawing board. But I also decided to get rid of a few ad sets that weren't working, scale up an ad set that kind of is working. I'm kind of just testing. I'm testing it again just to see if a theory holds up, because I have a theory that I haven't gotten a sale on a certain ad set, and now my ad sets aren't profiting. And I have a theory that it's because there's not enough engagement on my advertising. There's not people aren't commenting or sharing, and when people don't comment or share, then Facebook is really kind of just iffy with the ads because it's not doing well, and they want to get trending stuff out there. That's my theory. It's not true yet. I'm currently testing to see if it is true. So I'm releasing a scaled up ad set to see if that gets sales compared to the same ad set that has been running for almost 10 days now. So that's going to be an interesting experiment. If it holds true, then I'm going to have to change up my entire testing strategy, because it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how it'll work or not. So yeah, that pretty much, I was just doing that the whole time. I was asking my mentors too what I should do. They said to release new creatives. So I could end up getting, I don't know. My product is selling, which is a good sign. Maybe I should test a new creative, trying to test different ad angles with that creative. But, because it's being bought, I can only assume that it's in demand. So maybe it is my creatives. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to try before I try the new creative, I do want to try the new product just to see if it'll do well. I don't want to test too much, I don't want to test two things at once. So right now, I'm just gonna work on. I'm gonna work on my theory, see if it holds. If it does hold, I'm gonna scrap the product. If it doesn't hold, then well, I'm gonna see what my mentors think, because I only managed to get one sale today. So on the business end, all of that. But that's pretty much all I did today. It was just figuring it out, seeing what I should do, and yeah, it was a pretty decent Saturday. I can't wait for a rest day tomorrow. A rest day is gonna feel so nice. I might take a nap. But I also have a little bit of shopping to do. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm gonna pass out on that rest day for sure. But anyway, let's get to your comments and questions. Let's get to NoFap for today. NoFap for today was semi-easy. I think that I started feeling a lot more temptation towards the end of the day, because of how tired I got from all the work and all the thinking and all of that stuff. Definitely tired me out, but it wasn't anything it wasn't anything too bad. So yeah, NoFap was pretty easy. I think that yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I ain't got much to say. It's just easy. Let's get to your comments and questions. If you can't tell, I'm like pretty tired right now. Mike, congrats and good luck on the callback. Thanks, man. I hope I get it. I think I did really well, but even if I don't get it, I think I left quite an impression. So, whatever future project they have for me, if my agent submits me, they're going to be like, oh, that's the guy that did really well. Let's see him again, But yeah, callbacks are coming more often. I think it's because I'm starting to not only see the business side of it, but also gain more confidence, especially with how my body looks. Being on NoFap, I think it's been, really good for self-confidence. And really that's, and also learning learning acting for camera, because it's so much different than acting for stage. So learning acting for camera really helped. I meant private tutoring, not a public school. Okay, good. Public school would be awful. It would be part-time and somewhat flexible. It might be as easy and more practical in very small groups than individually. Yeah, and I'll probably get paid more. Let's be real. Or you might bring individuals together into small groups for practical experience after some fundamentals. Given that I'm in LA, I would probably teach acting for camera. And it's very much a different technique. I really know little about it, but for you, there's an old French saying, to teach is to learn twice. That's true. A lot of people, when they teach, they learn something. It's more effective to learn that way. Way more effective to learn that way. That's why a lot of people that are studying the Bible. It's the same thing with the Bible. People that study the Bible start to learn more about it when they teach people. Eventually they hit a wall. It's just like, okay, I know generally a bit about the Bible. I want to learn more about it, but all that stuff that people go through. And then a lot of the times I'm just like, well, if you think you're not learning anything, maybe it's time to start teaching people, because some people don't know this stuff. So, but yeah, that's a good point. But But yeah, when it comes to acting, stage acting is very emotive rather than instinctual, because people don't have a camera right in front of your face like that. Like, I have a camera right in front of my face right now. I don't need to do any big movements to portray my emotions or portray anything that I want to get across. Because say I set this camera super far away, I have to really move and show on my face how I'm feeling. But if it's right here, you can see every single minute detail of my face, so that I can do a way more subtle form of acting. So I'm going to use the line, "Oh my gosh, that's crazy." I'm going to use the line, "Oh my gosh, that's crazy." So I'm gonna set an example right now, just a little bit of an acting exercise. I'm going to set my camera right here, and I'm going to go. This is complete just stage acting. So I'm this far away. I'm just do this. "Oh my gosh, that's crazy!" Right? Somebody just told me something nuts. I go, "Oh my gosh, that's crazy." Now, if I were even further back, that would need to be big. That would need to be that big. So let's bring the camera closer as if it was a TV show, and you want to get my reaction. Somebody just told me something crazy, and I'll just go, "Oh my gosh, that's crazy." See the difference? It's subtle. It's more subtle. There's more subtleties to the face. I'm not moving so much. And I'm really just letting the emotions go through my body, essentially. I'm not trying to be surprised. I'm just surprised. Or I guess I should say troubled. I'm not trying to act troubled. I'm not trying to show you that I'm troubled. I'm trying to actually be troubled and think like, what would I do if I was troubled? I would just be like, "Oh my gosh, that's crazy." You know? Somebody said something like, and it goes with crying too. I'm gonna end this tangent with this. When it comes to like crying or feeling sad, you have to go. Like, most people think, oh God, why is this happening? That's for stage. If you see crying for stage, it is that big, because you have to. Well, sometimes it's that big. It really depends, but you have to portray sadness in a way people can see. But if a camera's right this close to you, you can. Most people, when you don't have to ham it up, just feel the things you're feeling. So most people, when it comes to acting for camera, what you want to do is just feel it. And most human beings, when they are sad, especially when other people are around, when they are sad, do not want to let other people know that they are sad. So you have to, think about human psychology sometimes. Because there are times when I've shown that I was sad and when I was actually sad. I'm not going to give an example for that one because that would be too exhausting. But yeah, it's just different forms of acting. And I very much appreciate both. I'm starting to come to more of appreciation for film acting because it's actually like, it feels real. It feels it feels real. I guess I should say, like, it feels very real. It's very subtle. You can find more nuanced ways of doing it. Sometimes in stage acting, you can do it multiple ways, but it's gotta be some level of showy, But anyway, that's all I got for today. That's I'm gonna end it right there. Just a little tidbit of my career expertise, but yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a rest day, so That's all I got. I need to get some sleep. I also got church tomorrow, so I gotta get some sleep. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all are doing really well on your NoFap journeys. If you have any questions or comments you want to leave, I love responding to you guys. I love answering your questions or just responding to your comments. So don't be shy. Leave something, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Stay strong. Stay focused. I'm with you guys. I know you guys are with me. Peace.